I stay off the roads for everyone's safety, so it doesn't even matter. 2050 is gonna be crazy. Yeah, see, we're already having issues and whatever. I'm gonna live in Canada where global warming is just gonna make us warm.
I don't want to.
Everywhere else gets like tornadoes, earthquakes. What do we have? No snow? Yes. Extra hot summers? Okay. I'll litter now. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. And protect the environment. Okay. So back to my life crisis right now. So I'm not that worried because we're all gonna die anyway. So I want to enjoy my early 20s. That's what it all came down to. I just want to enjoy my early 20s and like go here and there.
You only have 1 year.
1 year ago, I said 28.
You said early 20s.
Yeah, early 20s.
1 year.
And then my middle 20s. And then my old 20s.
Middle.
My middle 20s, girl. Like, what are you talking about?
Middle 20s only last 1 year. Yeah, that's 25. And then once you're 26, you feel
I feel
old.
like 26 is still middle 20s. But anyway, my mind in context, my situation. Yeah, it's still young until you start hitting 28. And that just so happens to be the age of my man. Or whatever he is right now. It's complicated. Ex situation. I honestly devoted him to sneaky link. So
is it really sneaky if you kind of see his arm at Thanksgiving
on your snap? Exposed. I mean, yeah. Everybody knows
mama's house.
I know.
That's not situationship.
It's not. It's not. It's a complicationship. So complication. So anyway, I'm not tripping about like other girls or anything. It's the fact that you're there and other people are seeing you, like, you know, and I don't know about it. And we're not on the best terms, you know, here. So I'm thinking we're done. Like, you don't have to say we're done when you're moving like that to me. We're done. Okay.
Calgary?
No, this is not Calgary. Forget about Calgary. This is before Calgary. Before. This is why Calgary happened.
Okay.
So, because you know I get my link back twice. Anyway, times 10. But whatever you do, I do whatever that is times 10. So, you know, all he did was go to Gap. So, you know what? I'm going to go to Club too. But, like, I'm going to change the province. That's it. You're lucky I didn't change the country. So, anyway. So, yeah. So, I don't tell him because the X is coming up. And I just want to have one good week. Like, the X is coming up. I don't want to spoil our time with the X. Like, let's just have one good week. So, I don't tell him. And then we go to the X. Everything's great. Like, amazing. Like, perfect. And then, you know, obviously the trip is coming up. So, I'm like, I'm going to have to tell him. So, then the trip is in, like, 1 week or whatever. So I'm like, I can't tell him, like, right away because then he will try and convince me not to go and cancel. Like, he will literally, like, you know how guys are, like, they'll freak out. Like, he would freak out, like, you know, if I'm going to Calgary, right? So I was like, we're probably going to break up through this. Let's just have this one good weekend.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like, I don't know, if you've never, like, cheated on him before.
Yeah, I never cheated.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, he's freaking out
yeah.
Because he doesn't trust bitches. And he doesn't,
but that's on him. That's something that he needs to work on.
I know.
Personally.
I know.
So,
I know. So what do I do?
Enabling.
Enabling by what? Not canceling? I still win.
No. Okay. I'm thinking too ahead of the game.
Okay.
Partner, he needs to deal with that.
Yeah, I know. And he needs to deal with it. I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. And I'm not the healer. I'm not Jesus, so I can't do anything. I know. So what do I do? Just leave?
No.
What do I do?
You don't have to leave, but you set boundaries.
Well, my boundaries is just going. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, but then, yeah.
It's okay to
We're
go.
going to end up breaking up because, like, I was going to rooftop parties.
Come on and make it to my lobby. It can't be prime.
Like, ever since the Gabs thing, I was like, okay, what am I doing staying in the house for a guy that, like, jumps to the club as soon as we're not good? So I'm like, fuck that. Like, I'm going to go to the rooftop. Like, there's some rooftop parties. It's not club. It's just, like, the rooftop or whatever.
Your body with her body friend.
I feel like you know yourself at the end of the day, and you know what you do.
Yeah.
So, like,
He told me that he's going to Toronto, and I was like, perfect. Like, he doesn't know when, though, but he's like, maybe this weekend. I'm like, oh, that's so perfect. Like, that's so perfect. Because when he goes, I'm like, well, I'm going to Calgary. So, it's Friday, and I was like, and, like, I'm going tomorrow, like, the next day, right? But I didn't know it. So,
you didn't tell him?
No.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is why I understand, like, we're both wrong. We're both wrong. That's why, like, I'm not saying, oh, it's just
Okay,
him.
well, are you guys together?
Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, we're together, but, like, there was no ever breakup, though. That's the thing. There's no ever breakup. Like, we're just taking space.
To me, and, like, my thing that I have going on, for me, it's just, like, safety concerns, mostly. Like, if you're driving somewhere, or you're on a plane,
No.
let me know.
I would tell him. I told
Like-
him before I left.
Yeah, but, like, even if you ask of him, like, just let me know where you're going. Like, I'm not trying to be snoopy or whatever, but like,
Oh
just
no,
have a
I want to
safety
know.
concern.
Like, I need to eat this air tag.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Eat this air tag.
I literally don't care. If you wanted me to turn on my location, I would have. Like, no problem. Like, I wasn't going to Calgary on some horse shit or something. I'm
Yeah.
literally just, I don't care. Like, you can know where I am. You can FaceTime me the whole time. I would like that. I don't mind. And like, I honestly didn't even want to go anymore because we're back cool, right? I don't want to leave you, but like, I can't be fucked up and cancel this trip. Like, that's fucked up. Like, I have to go. So I'm like, I told him like Friday. I'm like, hey, are you going to Toronto this weekend? And he's like, I don't know. Like, just fucking rude, right? Like, just rude. Like, I don't know. It's like, you don't know. Like, whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to Calgary. And he's like, you going to Calgary? And I was like, yeah. He's like, this weekend? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's tomorrow. I'm like, yeah. So then I let him sit on that. I go get my nails done. I'm like, you ponder on that thought. Like, you know, I know that's fucked up, but I don't want him to convince me not to go. And I know that that's what it was going to be. I'd rather him process it in Calgary, so by the time I come back, it's processed. There's nothing. Like, it's already done. Anyway,
Just remember, you don't have more right now.
exactly. And I honestly don't think I'd ever go with this guy. So like,
You just keep ending up in the same spot.
Yeah,
so
that's
what
what I'm
you're
saying.
doing, I feel like it's not wrong. The only thing that you're doing wrong is feeding into the toxicity. You're
I
letting
know.
him call you the B word,
I know.
which actually really.
Well, he
bothered
didn't. He does. Yeah.
He didn't. No.
No.
You're
He does.
enabling him.
He does. No, but every time he says it, I'm like, I'm not a bitch. And then he goes, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about girls in general.
No.
It's nothing to do with you.
No.
And I'm like, well, don't call me that. No, but I keep telling him. So what do I do? Break up him?
No.
So then what do
You
I do?
don't have to
I'm
break
telling
up.
you, don't call me a bitch. Like, I told him so many times, don't call me a bitch. And he's like, not you. So what do I do? If someone's calling you a bitch, girl, and you're telling him, don't call me a bitch, then you have to just break up with him? Like, you do.
Okay, but
But that's harder. Like,
I'm
oh,
telling
why
you,
did you
I'm
guys
not
break up?
personally
You
for
call me
that
a bitch.
type of
I look like a
advice.
bitch to do that.
I mean, I haven't left, and yeah, so I'm not the person to give you that type of advice.
I
because
want
I'd
to
be
hear though.
hypocrite.
I just want to hear what you would do.
I would set boundaries and ignore.
Okay, ignore him. You
Set
live
boundaries. If you continue to say this to me, I don't like that word. I don't like being
and then
called
leave,
that word.
right?
Even if
But
I
I
say
can't leave.
no, you don't have to leave.
So what do I do?
You ignore.
Ignore him?
Yeah.
Like be in
Until-
the same house and like not speak to him?
So you live.
I do be living with him.
Oh,
I do be
God.
living with him. That's the thing. I don't like. I just be living with him. That's what I'm saying.
I haven't been. Go home. Go,
That's what I'm saying.
go to your
So
mom.
leave.
Like, not leave the relationship, but go home and do the same thing like you did last time.
Girl, this is like the fourth
It
time I've
works.
been leaving.
Okay, but don't come back so quick. How many weeks?
Like each time is a little different. Like I don't know.
Okay, what's the in between? Like 2 to 4
At
weeks?
least there's been one time where it was like 3 weeks. I think.
Then do it because that's how men.
I know, but I shouldn't even have to do that. That's what I'm saying. It's just toxic. Like that's what
But
I'm
it's-
saying. I should be.
it's
I
more
should leave
toxic.
and stay left. That's the thing. That's really the thing. It's like I know that I need to leave and just stay left though. I
So
don't
if
want
you
to
already know you've already answered
I know.
the question.
I already did. I know. That's what I'm saying. I know it has to end.
You don't want to.
I don't want to, but I know it's gonna have to. Like, girl, it's. You see, it's fall outside.
You see,
This is something.
And,
This is something
Not
we do
ready.
in summer.
check back end of March.
Yeah, check back. Yeah, keep updated because I know I'm gonna have to leave, and like I think because he's too scared of this relationship, and I guess I move scary. Like me telling me I'm going to Calgary, that might trigger someone that already has major PTSD. Maybe, but I do that. So I was like, whatever. If we're gonna break up over it, like this is gonna be it. I just want him to do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just want him to break up with me. So I was like, oh, he's probably gonna break up with me when I go. And what he do? He's like, you're single for the weekend, but we can. Like when you come back, it'll be just like you know.
So what is he doing when you?
That's what I'm saying. So I was like,
That's-
no, I wasn't gonna let that fly. I was like, no, there's no way we're single for the weekend. What the fuck is that? No, I'm gonna move
Weird.
accordingly when I'm there. Like I could be on the other side of the earth and move accordingly. Like no, I've made it so sure. I'm like, if we're gonna be single, just break up with me and we're done. Okay? There's no we get back cool like this lock in. No, like I'm gonna treat like I can be in a relationship anywhere. Like what are you talking about? Like you know what I mean? And regardless if we were single, I would not be moving any type of crazy just because I'm like going to Calgary. I would still be processing the breakup there, and I'm not gonna. The only difference would be is that I'm gonna get people's snaps. Like if someone asks for my snap, like yeah, I'm getting a few Calgary snaps. Like that's a place to party. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something. You know. Something like I'm just going out having a fun time with friends, and I want you to come.
Is he a Nazi? guys inbox you and you just
He
like
doesn't.
go like, they're
He
like literally
doesn't.
talking
He
to
does not. He
themselves.
does not give a fuck. Like he doesn't care. Like I don't think he even pays attention to that. Like
That's how guys are with me. Like
Yeah.
they just talk to themselves in the DM.
yeah.
It's so awkward.
So weird, but it's hilarious though. Like I had one guy like every month would send me a different picture of a ring. Like, but those ones, yeah, they're psychotic though, and they're doing that with a bunch of different girls. Like those are not anything special. Like they're just trying to.
They're just waiting till the right one.
But the thing is, like, I know a lot of guys would cuff me. Like when I let him know, I'm like, bro, like you know, lots of people will be in the DMs and he's like, they just want to fuck. Like they always say that. They always say that. Nah, bro, like that's what my ex said about you. I do not get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally what my ex said about him. And, like, we're, like, 1.5 years in. Anyway, so, yeah, I pretty much know what's going to happen because I can't be with a guy that's all scared. And, like, he doesn't want to marry. Like, probably. Yeah,
Can you ask him?
yeah, he's like, the fuck I look like getting on a knee for a bitch for. And, yeah, so that's how I knew. Yeah, that's how I knew. He's just joking. But no, I think he's for real. Like, he says a lot of stuff like that, and then he moves very differently, like, than how he speaks. But yeah, like, he's a walking red flag.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know.
Let me clear my throat.
Yeah, it's a lot. But, like, you know, it's like, you just leave the second you hear that, and you're like, well, but he'd be treating me so good.
Where? Everything we see on the internet is not good.
You're right. That's why I just have to
Show
leave
us
you guys.
the good times.
No, because he's scared. Like, he doesn't want to be on camera, which I can understand.
Okay, we could show the behind the scenes.
Okay.
Not like that.
What? No, like, he just doesn't want to be on camera.
But like,
No,
like,
honestly, I already know it's not going to work out.
But like, then what are you doing then?
I'm just,
This is just fun. Seasonal fun.
it's
Call
just
it.
entertainment.
It's Christmas.
It's for the podcast. Anyway, because obviously I care about him. Like, I do care, and it's like, I want to show you that. Like, because I used to be like that. I used to think, like, I never want to get married and all that stuff. And honestly, I still don't, though. When honestly, I don't want to get married. So maybe that's kind of why I'm like, okay, I don't care.
But you say that until you meet the
And then you meet the right person, that's the thing. Like, with that person, with the guy, whatever they like, they don't want to have kids, they don't do that, then you start wanting, right? Like, yeah, whatever. But with the right one, you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're so right. I knew you.
But not for the season.
But it's kind of season. So, like, this is going to have to wait until 2025. Or until, honestly, we're probably going to break up this Halloween when I'm outside. Like, literally next week.
Either that or he's gonna ask you.
No, he's going to break up. I'm going to get the "you're single" text when I'm outside. I'm really can't. Because that's what happened. So, you guys, this is what happened. So, this and that. I'm like, no, I'm not single. I'm moving, like, hella respectful, whatever. I come back, and then I go, okay, he wants me to get tested. He's like, so,
Oh my god.
so when I come back, he's like, you have to get tested. I'm not testing you until you get tested. And I thought he was joking. I was like, there's no way he's freaking for real, because just because you get tested doesn't mean you didn't cheat. Like, what the fuck? How does that make sense? I know, it's so toxic.
I'm sorry, that's so weird.
That's what I thought. And he's making it seem like I'm the weird one. Oh, are you guilty for not, because you don't want to just go? No, bro, like, the fuck, I know I'm good. Like, I know I'm good, so unless you gave me something.
Like, what did you do?
Yeah, so anyway, he wants me to get tested. He's not touching me until I get tested. And I'm like, okay, like, let's test this. Like, you know, let's test to see if you're really good about that. So obviously 1 week goes by. I'm not getting tested, like, wasting my time. But, like, you know, 2 weeks goes by. I'm like, damn, he's really for real. And by 2 weeks, I'm thinking, like, I don't even want to go get tested. Be like, here's my test results. You can fuck me now. Like, it's just like, you just be looking at me like I'm dirty. Like, you know what I mean? That makes you feel like I don't even want to fuck you. Like, I'll get off you. So then another week goes by, and then I go out to the rooftop party, and this is where he loses his shit because I'm not getting tested. And he kept being like, when are you getting tested? When are you getting tested? I'm like, he's like, you have something, like, you know, whatever. I'm like, no, bro. Like, what? I eventually end up getting tested, like, you know, just to be like, you know, because he started calling me, like, he acting like I'm dirty. So it's like, no, I just want to prove to you, like, fuck you, but I still, like, I'm off you, whatever. It's just funny telling the story. And we're going back with him right now. So anyway, Now that I'm like reliving it, it's like, what the fuck am I doing at his place right now? Yeah, girl, like it's bad, but it's like whatever. Now that I'm like reliving it, it's like, what the fuck am I doing at his place right now? Yeah, girl, like it's bad, but it's like whatever. Anyway, so I go out to the rooftop party, and he's done this before where I'm out, and he was like, "You're single," and I came like, this is so embarrassing, y'all, but I got that "you're single" text, and I came running to his door, like, no, like I'm not even outside like that. Like I didn't run, but I Ubered like slowly. No, but it was basically the end of the night. It was basically the end of the night, and it was like a different rooftop party. There's so many rooftop parties, and it was the Jersey party. It was the rooftop Jersey party. And the rooftop party was like over. It was like 11 something. But all my girls are going to the club after. I've never went to the club one time after that. I always just go back home, whatever. Because the fuck do I look like going to the club without my man? Honestly, like I'd rather him be there. I don't even like that. Like I've never stepped foot into the club at all. Like all this time, not at all, except for when I went to Calgary. But I moved accordingly. It's all on the block. I went there because I'm staying with him. Like reality is someone who's living with him. Anyway, this one. He was like, "You're released." He switched it up. He was
Yeah,
like,
I remember that. I saw that text. I was like,
Yeah.
what do you mean I'm released? Is this
so yeah, you're released. So he says you're released, and this time I'm like, hey, like whatever, bro. Like you're not trying to do this every time. Like that other time was like, okay, like whatever. Like it was over anyway. But this time he's like, you're released before even shit got started. So you know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm released. So, because I was like, what the fuck do I look like being single over gaps for? Like, I don't want to go out that bad. I don't even like going out that much, but once in a while here and there, just so I can remember why I don't like going out. Like, whenever I'm outside, I'll be like, why am I out here? I don't even like it. Like, I don't even like it. That's the thing, you guys. Like, I don't mind being, like, inside. And, like, also, I'm trying to get right with God. And, like, in the Bible, it's just, like, you shouldn't be around alcohol. And you shouldn't be partying. And you shouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm like, okay, like, am I the toxic one? Like, am I the wrong one? Because I'm doing all these wrong things, honestly. Right? That's what I'm saying. So honestly, like I'm having a little battle. Like maybe I am the toxic one because I wouldn't want him going out to the club all the time. Like without me, like I would probably go insane.
But you don't go all alone.
I don't go out all the time, right? He's gaslighting me, you guys. He's gaslighting
You
me.
figure out your own.
I don't go out that much, do I?
No.
And the thing is, you guys, I'm a YouTuber. Like I need to get content, right? This is another thing. I don't even care about not going out, but I am a YouTuber.
When he goes
I
to
need
work,
to go.
he goes to work.
Yeah, exactly.
When you go to work. You go to work.
Exactly. I need to get content, and he doesn't want to be in my vlogs and videos because, you know, he had a little freak out because people start recognizing him like, "Are you this man?"
He chose you though.
Exactly. He should have known what it was. You
What,
know,
is
and
he
I
trying
had
to
this
change you?
podcast guy.
He's toxic.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't mean to be fake. Like whenever, like I don't know, you said you're released, I was released. Like I'm gonna go about my day. Like I don't know what you want. So then after that, we talked to like 5:30 in the morning, like, you know, because like I can defuse a situation pretty good. Like I can de-escalate because honestly, I don't give a fuck enough to give my energy into something. Like whenever someone comes on, right? Whenever someone comes to me online, I always diffuse it because like they're very upset and I like make it a joke. It's kind of funny, you know?
Okay, I usually don't make it a joke.
It's always
but,
a
like,
joke.
I always try to like end on a positive note,
Oh.
and then like the person gets so upset about it.
Really? Oh yeah, because you're very nice. You diffuse it with niceness. I diffuse it with jokes.
People are weird.
Yeah, people are very weird.
Like, why do you always want to end like it's not that serious?
Yeah. I mean, I usually like to end on a bad note, but that's just me. Anyway, so I should work on that, but I don't know. But anyway, so
Okay, at least you can admit it.
I
Taking
don't. I need
accountability.
to, and the thing is, I need to end it on a bad note with this, so I can just be done. But the thing is, it's ending on a good note, so it's like, no, the fuck are we staying away from
It's
each
so
other
easy
for?
to come back.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. That's why I always have to end it on a bad note, actually, because that's something I need to really cut it off. Because if it's a good note, why not have another good note? You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, so, and I was like, no, like, check the weather. Like, it's fall now, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going kayaking. And then I said, what happened to not being able to be my friend, right? Because he said that. Like, we're not going to pretend like you didn't all say that, and then you come the next day and want to hang out. Like, you just said you can't be friends
But
with
he
me.
didn't mean it.
He did mean
That's
it.
what he's gonna say. I didn't mean
No, he
that's
said,
not what I
no,
meant.
this is what he said. This is what he said. She's going to be so pissed. This is what he says. After I said, I thought you couldn't be my friend. He's like, I feel like I don't want to misquote him. But he basically said, the bitch in you just can't relax, can it?
Oh, he did say that. You did tell me
He
that.
did say that.
That hurts.
He did
in
say
my
the
head.
bitch and you can't relax.
Why is this guy so
And right there, I should have cut it off, but I was like, man, he didn't mean it. Like, I'm thinking, I was just, I know, I'm so
Bro, I would
disappointed.
have went for his neck.
I know, I just can't leave this man
Like a
alone.
poisonous
I just
snake.
don't
Go
know.
for his
I
neck.
just want him to leave me alone.
It's not gonna work.
Why?
Because you gotta put on your big girl panties and bite his neck.
I just want him to leave me alone and be like, I'm done fucking with you. And then I can be like, yes, thank you. And I'll be relieved. Released, but relieved. That's it. Like, I don't want to be the one to do it because, like, I like him and I don't want to end. So why is he making me end when I don't even want to be the one to end? Like,
Wait, so you'd like to disrespect?
I mean, is that, like,
Yeah.
he's not cheating. You know what I think it is? I think I'm tolerating the toxicness just on the fact that he won't cheat. Like, he made it so clear. He's like, I won't cheat.
But how do you?
I don't know. But, like, the word means a lot. I don't know. I really don't think he would. Like, I really feel like he's already had his little phase, man. Like, he's already, like, been outside. Like, you know what I mean? He's retired. And I really believe that.
Men don't retire.
I know, but I just need to, like, I need proof. Like, I can't just, I really believe him, but,
Okay, I believe that too. You need proof in order to make it.
and I really don't think he's like that. Like, I think he's retired for real. Like, he just doesn't seem like, maybe, I would like to know. Like, I honestly am just praying on, like, just do
But
it.
if he feels like you're doing all this stuff, like, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
My head hurts.
I know, help. In the comments, help me. I don't know. I just need him to stop fucking with me.
It's not gonna happen.
Why?
He's like glued to you.
Why? Like, he's glued to me? Why do I like that?
I have to think of advice for the next episode because, like, my brain.
By next episode, by next episode, I'll be coming on here telling you guys how we broke up because of Halloween. Probably. Halloween's coming up. I just have a feeling like he's gonna.
Oh.
I'm gonna get the release text again, and this time you guys will be done.
No.
Yeah, I won't.
No.
I don't know. I just need him to be really done with me.
Okay.
But I will not cheat. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater. I'm a get backer. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Why should look at me like I'm a cheater, you guys? You know why.
Okay,
You guys
so
know
when you
why.
say I'm a get backer
Is I'm gonna get you back.
in
Once
a
you cheat.
relationship,
Yeah,
so
that one
that's
time.
not cheating.
Yes, I cheated. I cheated before you guys, but to get back.
Okay, so if somebody does it first, then you
Yes,
might
then
do
all
it.
doors are open. Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. I am a get backer times 10.
I mean, I've done it once.
Okay, I've done it once too. Honestly, I'm telling you, if this guy cheats on me, I'm not getting him back. I'm just leaving. So maybe it's a one-time thing. Like, I did do that. Was my first time getting cheated on. I had to get him back. Because 4 years you wasted my life. Fuck you. I'm getting him free back. What? You guys, literally,
Free
my
rent.
grandma paid $4,000 for his trucking license to finally be able to cover all the bills, right? He just gets the license. You're telling me I spent 4 years and $4 grand and I'm not going to get 1 month of free rent? Nah. We're going to drag it. So, yeah. Anyway, judge me if you want. I don't give a fuck. I had to heal. However I hurt, like, you hurt me, so I have to heal however I heal. Okay? Anyway. So, yeah, you guys, it's a little complicated right now. Nothing we can't fix or handle. I know I'm going to have to leave.
Eventually, but okay. Next podcast, guarantee you, there's still gonna be a thing. They may not be together. They may.
October. The thing is, like, guys, it's going to snow soon.
And she'll be at her mama's house. Okay.
No! I don't want to be there.
Why don't you just let him beg a little bit? Damn.
What do you mean, beg? No, but I shouldn't even have to beg like that. I shouldn't be like, you shouldn't have to disrespect me. I already
That's
know
not
it's not
begging.
going to end. That's begging. Like, I shouldn't have to tell a grown man not to
You
disrespect me.
say it once.
I shouldn't.
So you're
have
just gonna
to.
let him? But okay, so just
Yeah, just so that when
She
I
said
walk
the
away.
advice is
Yes,
just
I just want him to disrespect me because you shouldn't have to tell a man not to do something. If he really respects you, he just won't disrespect you. That's it. That's the kind of man he is. So I should just let him be the kind of man he is.
Then-
And once I get enough, then it'll be so easy for me to walk away. Honestly, I'm just hoping he cheats. Because if he cheated, girl, do you know how easy it'd be for me to walk away? Like, look at all the
It
list
is
of things.
so easy. It's so.
Look at the whole list of things. What am I saying for? The only thing I'm holding on to is that he's wouldn't cheat on me. So as soon as he does that, bro, it's out. What if I even hear a name of another bitch? I'm out. Like that's how I'm just waiting because when he disrespects me, I'm like perfect. Another thing I can add to the list to make it easier to leave because I should not have to tell you how to act.
But
yeah, like a man that loves you, you don't have to tell you, like, you don't have to tell him how to love you. That's it. Like, that's what I want. Like, if there's a man out there that will just love me. So, that's the thing. I'm just going to let this guy keep disrespect me until he does that one thing that it's like, I can really just be off of you. Like, you're just digging yourself a bigger grave with me. Like, I like that. And it's kind of fun. Like, this toxic thing is something I need to experience once in my life. Just one time, so I can be like, yeah, I survived a toxic relationship. I'm a survivor.
And then another podcast.
Yeah, like the one thing, yeah, I just could never be with this guy like long term. Like I don't think I could have a kid with him, nothing. Like that's how I have to think, like, this could not be the father of my child, for sure. So yeah.
So this is just a 20-year-old relationship, that's all.
Yep.
This is the
We have-
the book.
Yeah, we have all the advice. Get all your life advice from us, because we're doing everything right.
I don't know
Because I'm so self-aware, you guys, because I'm so self-aware, I know what to do. I just gotta do it. Yeah. I'm not attached. Like, once he cuts it off, I'm done. Like, I'm
I
done.
feel like you're not the type to get attached. I feel
Really?
like if somebody else is done, you're not gonna like continue.
Oh, yeah, no, I would never beg. Oh, yeah, beg. No, as soon as he tells me, that's something, he's not telling me that I'm not fucked. Like, he's letting me go, and I'm going, and then he's like, no. Like, he's like, only 4 people saw my story. Like, I texted, like, as soon as you texted me, I deleted it. He's like, I deleted it. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, you broke up with me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we were done. Like, it's so confusing. Like, this is so confusing and so crazy. Like,
It's about what?
I thought you were breaking up with me, so just let it be that. And then he's like trying to go back on it. And now it's like, do I have to stand on a business that I didn't even want to stand on? I didn't even want to break up. Like, he's the one that wanted to break up, but it was fake.
We're gonna have to make part 2.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's it. Stay tuned for part 2. If you have any advice, please let a sister know down in the comments. And
Yeah.